Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this. Welcome back to another episode of the England Save. Now today, it's going to be a very short episode. We're just purely bringing you the World Cup draw. Big moment to see whether or not we can finish this series on a high and do well in this World Cup. Now for some reason, we've been drawn in the fourth pot for the draw. So, God knows why. I'm hoping that the fourth pot is actually the strongest one, but we'll find out in a moment. Let's get to the point where we're drawing the World Cup. Well, I don't really know how they've kind of done this, but we're in the fourth seed. We're in the same pot as France, Portugal, Turkey, Italy, Romania, Ukraine, and Austria. So some pretty big teams that we can avoid in there. Obviously the likes of Italy and France, etc. In terms of the third pot, yeah, pretty decent opposition in there. You don't want to be drawing against Colombia. They are a tough team in real life and on the game. In the second pot, probably other than Mexico, I wouldn't really be that bothered about who we got drawn against in that. Obviously, USA would be quality draw, or maybe even Australia. That would be quite an interesting draw. And then there's the first seed with some of the big hitters. Now, if we can get Russia or Uruguay, possibly, that will be a pretty decent draw. Maybe Holland. I don't think Holland are quite the force they once were. But enough of that. As I said, let's get to the point where we draw this. Let's do this. Let's do an auto draw, because this will be quite interesting. So I would imagine first pot C teams are coming out first. Here we go. So Russia. First lot have been drawn now. Australia and Russia. Oh, can we get that group? That would be quality. Belgium, USA is probably quite a good one as well. Mexico, Holland. Oof, I don't know. I'd be quite uneasy against drawing that one. There's some interesting groups already. Senegal. Oh, come on. Can we get Group A? I'm going to skip through all of this lot, and then we'll see where we are in terms of the groups and which one we wouldn't mind. Right, so let's stop it there. Right, so just having a quick scan of things. I wouldn't want Group H. Group H is a difficult one because Colombia and Spain are in there. Group G would be okay. Group F I'd be comfortable with. Obviously wouldn't probably do massively well against Argentina, but the other two teams in there would be okay. Group E is a difficult one. Holland, Mexico and Ghana. That would be a tough group. D, I'd be happy with. C, could potentially be a bit of a banana skin. B's okay. A's the big one. Right. First team out of Group 4. Ukraine. What a poor group. What a poor group. Russia, Australia, Senegal and Ukraine. Right. Are we going to be in this one? Turkey. Brazil are going to easy walk that group. Romania in Group C. Group D. Group D. Brilliant. Okay. So other than the fact that we have to play Germany, Jamaica and Venezuela are going to be our other two competitive matches in the group stage. Wow. Wow. That is actually a really good draw. I'm very, very happy with that. That could have gone a lot worse. I mean, just having a look at who France got drawn in, that's going to be, well, that should be those two quite easy walk in that group. But, yeah, there's some tough teams who are playing against each other. Obviously, ourselves and Germany are included within that, where two, what you would say, big teams in the world are coming up against each other. But that's a great draw. That's an absolutely fantastic draw. So this is how our schedule is going to be leading up to the World Cup. I've decided to play a couple of friendlies away from home because I think it's going to be vital not to have any sort of home comforts. So I want to play away from home so the players get used to the fact that they're not going to be at home. It's going to be hostile atmospheres. So I've gone to the USA. That's going to be a friendly we play, and also Ecuador, so we can get used to playing that type of opposition in the group stage. Now, obviously, we've been playing against European sides all the way up through the qualifiers naturally, so I didn't really feel the need to play a European team in the friendly, but to get a North American team and a South American team in amongst the friendlies I think was vital. But what I'm going to do for you now is going to skip forward, and the next episode of the England save is going to be the opener against Germany. And then what I'll probably do is skip the Jamaica result and go straight to the Venezuela game, which is probably going to be massive. But it all depends on how we do against Germany. So that's going to be coming up. Thank you very much if you've taken the time to watch the draw. As said, we'll join you, or I will join you rather, back at the point of the first opening qualifier of Group D against Germany. So if you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. How do you think we're going to do in the World Cup draw? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, until we see each other next time, adios.